The number 2 pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, James Wiseman, is back ready to take the basketball scene by storm. According to ESPN's reporter Kendra Andrews, James Wiseman will star in the upcoming preseason games for the Warriors. The 21-year-old talent got injured during a 2020-2021 season matchup against the Rockets. He was having an exciting game before he landed awkwardly on his feet after attempting a dunk. He tore his meniscus in his right knee, which spelled the end of his season. Today's video will explain why James Wiseman is primed for a breakout season. Before we go any further, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more exciting NBA content. Let's keep rolling! Andrew Wiggins joined NBC Sports Bay Area's Grant Liffmann on an episode of Dubs Talk, where he expressed a lot of confidence in Wiseman and the impressive work ethic he maintains throughout a tough start to his career. He's had his ups and downs already in his career with the injury and stuff, but he's still so young, and if you look at him now, he's a tank, man. He's a tank. He's been working hard, so I feel like when he comes back, he will dominate. He has his head on straight. He comes into the facility to the games with a good attitude, ready to work and get better. The main thing about him is that he listens, wants to get better, and wants to learn. I think the sky's the limit for him also. Before his unfortunate incident, Wiseman was already averaging 11.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, and an average of 1 win per tackle during his 39-game spell. These numbers showed the Golden State Warriors and their fans that they had the real deal on their hands and could get the best out of him. His preseason performance during the 2022 Summer League was equally impressive, with 10.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 2 blocks in 4 starts. Wiseman will take every opportunity to shake off the proverbial rust and get into better shape mentally and physically before the season kicks off. The Golden State Warriors managed to come out victorious with an injury-ridden team that had to carry itself last season. They need all the help they can get to defend that title and possibly get another one in the bag. The Warriors are looking very dangerous for next season, and James Wiseman will only strengthen their roster. Among the 20 players on the Warriors training camp roster, only Wiseman featured in every game this summer, and he put on a show in every moment of his appearance on the court. His ability to shoot threes, block well, and make crucial runs while being on the court has been impressive since his comeback. He has fully recovered from the injury, and his knee feels excellent now. "I'm blessed to be out there just playing," he said at Warriors Media Day. The Warriors had one part of their game exposed during the preseason. Whenever Looney was on the court, they had issues with the defensive side of the game. Wiseman will change that for them in the upcoming season. Wiseman's height and ability to shoot and jump make him unarguably a remarkable addition for the Warriors this season. Considering that he has put on an additional 10 to 15 pounds of muscle mass, he will be pivotal in the center play, even with his limited experience. For most of the season, Wiseman will be coming off the bench for Looney, who has more playtime and experience with the team, making him the top pick over Wiseman. However, when judging potential, Wiseman is the ultimate choice. Although he hasn't had the kind of breakout season that Looney has enjoyed, his ability to play big in the paint will make up for Looney's absence. Steve Kerr has revealed he will be using Wiseman off the bench behind the recently extended Kevon Looney while he was on the Real Ones podcast with Logan Murdoch and Raja Bell. He said, "To be fair to Wiseman and Loons are starting 5, and he's a championship player. He's won multiple rings. He's proven in the playoffs that he can switch and guard almost anybody. He has the ability to be effective offensively because of his knowledge, screen setting, recognition of patterns, and all that. Realistically, Wise will back up Loon." He also added, "Wise can do some things that Loon can't, number 1 being a lob threat. So we have to put Wise in a position where he can drive to the rim, giving us that vertical spacing that we haven't had since JaVale was here. He runs the floor beautifully. The biggest thing for James is he can be a dominant defender with his size and speed, but it takes a ton of reps, so we're asking him to defend, run the floor, and be that lob threat. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to get better and better as the season goes on. He's got a great future." Wiseman will be grabbing opportunities next season. However, these opportunities will not be coming at the expense of Looney's playtime. While Wiseman projects as the more impactful center of the duo in the NBA, the Warriors need a formula that ensures they keep winning games and keep the mentality high off-court, which will help in the development of Wiseman. Looney has been tested in the Warriors system and had an impact even when he was off the court. Wiseman's return to the courtside has not been without its difficulties. "I love basketball so much, and I just want to be out there with my team," Wiseman said. In missing 2 training camps and 2 summer leagues, James missed out on all the foundational stuff that young players need, head coach Steve Kerr said. "Now, it's a matter of experience. He has to keep playing, and we have got to continue to be patient and allow that development to happen at an organic, natural rate." During recent therapy sessions, Wiseman learned to stop comparing himself to other players who got drafted with him and were performing well on the court during the season while he could only watch from the side. Instead of dwelling on the abrupt end to a season and development, he began to stay in the present, meditating each morning, reading Bible verses, and talking to loved ones on FaceTime. At least once a day, Wiseman would stare at a notebook where he had written words and images representing what he's aiming to achieve in his career. All-Star, MVP, Hall of Famer. But for now, Wiseman is just a raw 21-year-old intent on being patient with himself. Therapy helped him channel that frustration into something more positive. He began to practice gratitude, reminding himself daily just how good he has it for a kid who used to study by candlelight because his family couldn't afford its electricity bill. He is now back on the roster with Stephen Curry and set to earn $9.6 million this season. During his first practice of training camp back with the Warriors on Saturday, he honed his post moves as fellow center player Looney and assistant coach Dejan Milojevic peppered him with pointers. They only had to wait a few minutes to see him adjust to the instructions and tips they gave him throughout practice. Wiseman's hook shot went from awkward and ill-timed to fluid within just a few possessions. His performance during the Summer League and the training camp has only reinforced why Warriors management remains high on him and the potential he could bring for them. In addition to boasting a tall frame with a 7'6" wingspan and a giant vertical leap, Wiseman is also a diligent worker in the paint who picks up concepts quickly and plays his game well with swagger and finesse. Conventional wisdom suggests that he should tap into his immense potential if he can stay healthy. Being healthy, he will be able to take the workload off Looney's shoulder, allowing for a more fluid center exchange between himself, Looney, and big-time defensive star Draymond Green. His recent performance even had teammate Looney singing his praise. "I think he's handled everything well," Looney said. "For him to still have that confidence and still be coming to practice with joy and a smile on his face, that's tough to do." Wiseman should be happy that he's close to regaining full fitness, and more matches in the preseason will only accelerate his recovery. And what do you guys think? Will James Wiseman perform well next season? Will he assist the Golden State Warriors to win another finals? I would love to hear your opinion, so please let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing NBA content.